Hi guys, and welcome back to Neil Pois with me, Neil, and Thomas. It's another Eurovision 2025 reaction video, and it's one we have been waiting for. UMK, the Finnish national selection, has finished. Eh? This will be an episode full of puns. Forgive us. And we have a winner, Erika Vikman. She saw, she conquered, and most importantly, she came. KOMME had.
It's not even the right way round.
No, because you can't just say she came, she saw, she conquered, because the important part is she came. Stop ruining the jokes.
It's not like they're that funny.
Good. Okay. At least I'm trying to be funny. You put me off, good. Yes, Erika Vikman. She has won UMK. She was also, when we reacted to the music video for the national final preview, she is the most viewed video on this channel ever. Nearly 20,000 views on that video alone. So we are expecting big things from this one. So please like this one as well. What we're going to do right now is we're going to get into the live performance, and we are going to talk some more about KOMME. Enjoy. I'm really glad she kept this. That intro to the video is so powerful, and it'll work well here. I love that like so much. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. She's got an attitude. She's such a vibe. The way that she moves.
This is a performer through and through. Like, there's no other way to say it. And even though she's on stage on her own, that wild shot worked. Pitch perfect as well in my ears.
Yeah. I love the gold chain around her neck.
I mean, who else could rock a latex bodysuit like that? I mean, many people can, but no one quite like that.
Do you know what it is? She's also very likable, the way that she plays the camera.
You said something yesterday that's something I've not forgot about, is that it's like she's played her own concert.
Yeah, especially during this part. She's singing towards the audience, which I love. Oh, look at that pose.
This is just like the confidence of a superhuman being.
Yeah. Whoop! Get ready, because she is about to mount what I thought was a giant dildo, but it turned out to be a mic. I love this visual with like the red light, the smoke.
Yeah. I even love the attitude, the way she throws the mic stand away. It just works. Even this bit where you can't see her, like, oh.
Yeah.
It is such a visual.
It is. Woo! The mic is coming. Squirting fireworks.
Oh, fantastic.
Just look at that. Do you remember? That is the sexual equivalent of Bambi Thugs ending in their performance at Eurovision when they're like, crown the witch, and they do this with like the slashing sound and Crown the Witch, and just having the word Erika, the name Erika, in bright, bold red letters behind her, just fantastic.
Yeah, this is one of the things, because it's got that such abrupt end on the studio. I was like, how on earth? Because it's a big note she's doing at the end. I was like, how on earth is she going to do this abrupt ending? Because it seems almost impossible. And then somehow she does.
Yeah.
She pulls it off. Shit, that's another innuendo. God damn it. But she does. She like pulls it off. It works. And as you say, you've got that moment of just like this visual of her name, and she's still riding this giant microphone. Like, just like, this is peak insanity, but also it's not too over the top. I think someone posted this on Blue Sky where it's like, I feel like everyone was expecting the whole thing to be some sort of jam-packed weirdo show from start to finish, and it wasn't.
No,
but it was still crazy and over the top in her own way.
Yeah,
and she's on stage the whole time by herself, and she just it's a
and
huge stage.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. She's the center of attention for those 3 minutes. Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah, it's just especially the final minute. It's just when it explodes. No pun intended. It's not going to stop, is it? Everything sounds sexual these days. Thank you, Erika Vikman, for making me question my sexuality. I was kind of like, do you know when she was on that mic in the air and she had that giant tube between her legs? I thought, well, that's very fitting for the song. And just the way that it just squirts fireworks at the end. It's just, there are all these different like double entendres that were in the music video that are in the lyrics, but that were somehow also in there in that performance. And as you said, I'm happy that obviously she was never going to have a bath full of honey on stage. You know, that would never work because, by God,
her hair
cleaning up after her performance. Yeah, exactly. Imagine being the one performing after her and just slipping on the honey. So that would never have worked. So people who expected that, I'm sorry that you're so disappointed. But like, it worked for me because of the fact that she brought the insanity. It wasn't necessarily the staging or whatever that was happening on stage. It was her vocal, her attitude, the way that she was curling around the smaller of the two mic stands that she was playing. You know, her expression, her outfit, it all just worked. I particularly love the moment where I think it's the second chorus, or is it the bridge, where she grabs the mic and she just drags it behind her.
Yeah.
And it's just such a stunning visual. And the fact that she is not only playing the camera, but she's also playing the audience. You know, at some point, it was as if you were at a concert of hers, you know, especially when the camera angle, you know, pointed towards the side of the stage. It was like I was in the audience watching her. It's like I experienced it. And that's something that you want to do. You want to connect with the people at home as well as with the people in the audience, because when you have the audience riled up and people at home can hear the arena going wild, that adds so much. So just fantastic. I think for me, I said this last night when we were watching the results, I think, or when Erika won, I was like, did Finland just win Eurovision 2025? Because it feels like they may have won Eurovision 2025. This is the one to beat for me right now, and it's going to be hard to top Erika.
Oh, we can't help it here on New Quad. Yeah, this is certainly a tough task to see. I'm having to think about every single word that's coming out of my mouth right now. This is certainly a tough task to sort of try and one up at all. Like, it's so well done. This is obviously not the first time in recent years where we've had the Finnish language at the Eurovision stage, and look what happened with Karja. So I don't think you can even really have any issues with the fact that people don't know what the lyrics are, because that I don't think that matters. It's the attitude that it brings. I saw someone else comment on this. Someone mentioning that they felt that the staging was empty. At no point did I feel that. And I can understand where they're coming from because there's not so much going on. But the way they played with the lights and her attitude and everything all the way through it, I was just engrossed. Like, I just wanted to watch the full thing. I don't think it needed anything more. I think almost adding more to it. Yes, you can do things to make it a little bit bigger for Eurovision, but I think
which they undoubtedly will do.
They will, but I think if you add too much, you're going from cool and outrageous and bombastic and bold and all of this to potentially being a little bit gimmicky and cringe and a little bit too much and a little bit overpowering. You want to make sure you've got the balance point in the right way. So I think she's definitely, in terms of performance here, on the right side of that, because it's so bold. I want more.
Exactly. It felt almost like watching a strip act at some point. Didn't it? With the biggest climax, I don't think in any normal strip joint you would see the stripper dangling from a giant microphone from the ceiling. But
I mean, I don't know. We've never been halfway.
I think the dark and empty, if you want to call it that, staging at the start of the song sort of like helps that visual of it, like actually being a strip act. You know, she's just, it's just crazy the way that she commands your attention and that she takes control of that stage all on her own. And I think the dark lighting and just having those sort of like laser lighting here and there, it really helps to sort of fill the stage a little bit, if you know what I mean, because we've had these wide angle shots before at national finals and Eurovision where it's a really bright big stage and then they show these wide angle shots and there's just the one person there standing there. But because they had it so dark with just the red lights, it kind of worked for me.
Yeah, there was just a drama the whole way through, and like even the addition of the words on the screen, you know, like the way that Wunderbar came in, like it just worked. Like I just felt like I was in it. Having the KOMME Erika Vikman intro come up really helped as well, because I love that little, like the little sound effect that comes in with that. And it makes me know that I'm in for a good time, if that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, no, I am a huge fan of this. I did yesterday say to you that I think I'm keeping Belgium first and putting Finland second, but that has switched in the 12 hours since we've spoken. Just a tad. There's just something about Erika that I can't get over. She's just Erika. Like, there's not even really properly words to describe her. She is a star. She's born to shine. I've also said this. She's the most Finnish looking woman I've ever seen in my life. And I kind of love that as well. Like, she just looks Finnish. But she's fantastic. And I want to see more from her. I can't wait to see what she brings to Basel. I think she's going to absolutely... Could this win? Yes. Did I see it winning? I'm not entirely sure. It could do fairly okay with the juries because her vocal is there and it is musically fun and stuff. Televote as well. I don't know where I see it coming. That wasn't on purpose. But yeah, it could place anywhere, really. But I do think anywhere within the top 10, you know, it could be loved, or it could just like, I don't know.
No, I don't see it placing anywhere in the top 10. This is a top 5 and a guaranteed top 3, I think. There's no way Finland is finishing anywhere lower than a third place. Maybe if the juries don't fully get it, it might just get stuck on that third place. But I can't see. This is an obvious televote winner, and I cannot see any other country coming up with anything that is going to top that. Sorry, there's just no other way to say it. Yeah, no, Finland is definitely coming top 3, and I think it feels like, along with, depending on who you ask, but along with Belgium, it's the only 2 that give me winner vibes, where at least the national final performance, both of these gave me a wow feeling, which is what you need. And it's usually those songs that tend to do really well. If you look at last year with Nemo, Baby Lasagna, Ukraine, all 3 songs that just gave you that wow factor when you saw the staging, when you saw the performance. And I don't think I've ever seen a performance where I had that feeling where that country did not end up top 5. It's just, and other people might not agree. I'm sure we're going to get people in the comments saying, "Oh no, this is not winner material at all." But if enough people see it, it doesn't matter, because you can't vote against the song anyway. It doesn't matter that you think it's the worst song that's ever written. If enough people see it as a potential winner and vote for it, then it's going to get a good score. So,
yeah. And this is going to be one to watch at pre-parties, I think, as well. I think this is going to get the crowd riled up. Erika has got all of Europe on edge. Is she going to dominate in May? We still need to find out, but this was a reaction to her winning performance for KOMME, and just we don't really have words to say. It's fantastic. But if you want to watch any of our other videos, go to neopoi.com. There you can find the links to our playlists for Eurovision and national final reactions and our social medias. And if you do disagree with us, or you agree with us and want to let us know, you can send a voice memo through that link as well. Just let us know what you think, and we may discuss it further. But we will see you again very soon for another reaction. Bye.